What are you talking about, Clint?
I'm leaving, Pa. First thing in the morning. I want to go to the ranch. I'm just in the way around here.
Oh, you're crazy. You're no more in the way around here than I am.
Oh, excuse me. Upstairs and to the right, please.
Heads up.
What? Out of the way.
Be careful. Don't drop that no matter what you do.
What the heck's in this thing? It weighs a ton.
None of your business. Oh, crate number 23. My autumn furs.
Furs?
Watch it.
Be careful!
Furs?
And other assorted equipment. Ignore it. The batteries won't last long. What's wrong, sweetheart? You looked kind of out of sorts when we came in.
Oh, thanks to Clint. Go on, tell her. See how far you get.
I decided to move my trip up till tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I'll be missing your wedding.
Oh, no, you won't. Perish the thought. You will be at our wedding. I guarantee it.
Honest Elvis. I swear every man in Macau must have been chasing me down onto that dock. And lucky for me, the boat's pulling out.
You are as crazy as the bed bug. Oh, Goddess, I've missed you so much.
Nah, you just miss my stories.
True, I have. You're so funny. Almost make me forget.
Hey. You are going to be as good as new.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's got some confidence around here.
But, I do have to tell you, Darlene, you are much better off without that husband of yours. See, I sailed with all sorts of guys in the Merchant Marines, and, I know what Max is about. See, he'd bet anything on anything. Once a guy like that's bit, he's bit for life. There's not really much you can do.
I don't even know how I got here. You know, it's like somebody else's hand was plowing towards me. And I'm watching the chariots.
All right, Holden. No turning back now. In or out. All right. It's all right. I will never abandon you, I promise.
Andrew.
I will never abandon you. Not ever. Not ever.
You mean that?
Of course I mean that. Marty, I thought it was just going to take some getting used to. If I had known how upset this was going to make you, never, never, never. I will call Sheila. I will tell her that I cannot lead Todd Manning's therapy sessions if it means this much to you.
No, Andrew. Thank you. Thank you. You have no idea how good I feel right now. So sick. One of these, the key to the front door. Now which room is it? Thought of you leading Todd's group. Started feeling, I don't know, violated.
Subject is closed. It's done. I shouldn't have even considered it. Forgive me?
Andrew, best friend I've ever had. There's nothing you've ever done or could ever do that I'd have to forgive.
My God. He scared me to death.
Sorry, Doreen, it's just us.
It's my fault. Andrew came looking for me.
I'll explain.
No, let me do it. I let myself in. My old keys. I was really upset about something, and Andrew was trying to help me. I was frightened. I needed to be here.
You can understand that, can't you, Doreen?
I can understand that this is my home, not yours anymore.
I know. It's not mine anymore.
Good. I hope I don't need that in writing. Now then, I would like you to give me my key. Please. I want to feel safe in my own home. All right? At least until I can get the locks changed.
I was leaving. I was saying goodbye.
Thank you. I think that's a very good idea, saying goodbye. Don't you, Andrew?
I wish I knew what went wrong, Dylan. How the risk taken turned into an addiction. And why didn't I see it coming? Everything changed for us. We were so close. Max and me, and no other couple in the world were as close as we were.
Even closer than you and Bobby.
Even Bobby. Max Holden was a one-of-a-kind man. And what we had was a one-of-a-kind thing. Gambling sure did take care of that, though.
I don't know. I just don't get, all that marriage stuff. Never did. But if you love him so much, why are you sitting down here in North Carolina? Why aren't you up there with him?
Max needs help right now, Dylan. The kind of help I can't give him. I'm not strong enough. He's got to break this addiction on his own. For himself, if he can. I hope he can. God is willing. Please, he can do it. I know he can. He wants to. I hope he wants to.
Next thing I know, it's like 6 hours later. Now, I swear I left to go out to the movies, not to the casino. It's like somebody else took me over. It wasn't me.
But it was, Rudy. It was you.
Yeah, I know. It's like it isn't, but it is. It's me.
And at this point, you can't stand against it. You feel powerless. But accepting that it is something that's out of control in you, getting up willingly, sharing your story with all of us, that's a start. That's the first step to recovery. You started the process. That's what's important. So welcome. Welcome to all the newcomers.
You think you'll go back to Max? I mean, if he likes this gambling thing?
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not making any plans right now. Dylan, I'm just looking for a little peace.
Have you found it?
Oh, in a minute or two, here and there. Can't run from a troubled mind or a troubled heart. I know that much.
All right, here we go. It's homemade tea time with some fresh cornbread. There you go.
Good, because I am
Whoa, Hoss. You touch the tray, you lose a hand.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, don't you look at me like that. I don't care how big you think you are. What?
I didn't come down here to hear y'all argue all the time.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get my own food.
Good. Why don't you get a haircut while you're at it? What are you looking at?
Oh,
Get out of here.
that's going.
What?
I cannot believe you. Your brother has just come home after being away for years, and all you keep trying to do is get him to leave again. You and Charlemagne. And Ty, he won't even come over here for supper. Can't we at least try to get along? Can we just try?
All right, I'm sorry. I'd do anything for you, Darlene. I'd even be nice to Dylan. Yeah, hello, Moody Farm. Bascombe here. Yeah, she's right here. Hey, hold on.
But, I'm not talking to Max. I will not talk to him.
Come on, will you calm down? It's not Max here. Go on, trust me. Believe me, it's someone you want to talk to. Go on. Go on. Sorry.
I'll take the tray downstairs. Keep your cornbread warm. Go.
Hello? Luna? Al? Al, is that you? Are you still at camp?
No, I'm home. I just got home today. And I'm glad.
Is that right, Sprout?
Oh, yeah. When are you coming home? Soon, I hope. Right, Luna? Right?
Since we've already postponed the wedding once, I don't mind if we reschedule again. It's such a close-knit family, Clint, and your presence is very important to Asa and to me.
Holy cow! Check this out, Max. Look what's in here.
So please, let Asa know when you're available, will you? Excuse me.
I'd better not hear what I think I'm hearing, or it's going to be terribly bad for both of you.
Ain't she something?
That's fair.
I tell you, Clint, what a woman. Force of nature.
Tornado, flood.
Tropical storm, heat wave. Makes me feel 20 years younger. She's taught me a couple of things, too. Now, if my beautiful bride is going to rearrange her
Paul,
schedule...
for crying out loud, this is the 8th time you've gotten married. And the way I look at it, there's nothing to celebrate. She's not a friend of mine, nor of this family.
She is going to become part of this family, Clint. So you'd better get used to the idea. You're jealous, that's all. You're so miserable over what happened to your marriage, you can't stand it if anyone else around here is happy.
Well, Rhodey's does make the best hamburgers.
Yes, sir.
And thank you very much for inviting me.
Whoa, hold it. What exactly do you mean by inviting you?
You see, when I ask somebody to
Oh,
dinner...
you see, I knew you were going to pull this. No. What happened to Mr. Big Bucks businessman? He'd be rolling in cash by now.
That's exactly what I thought, too, but work isn't working out like I'd hoped. I don't know what's wrong. I posted those flyers everywhere.
Greg, all you need is one big job.
Now, Dorian Lord wanted me to work on her new house she bought Marty's place.
Yeah, I know. Listen, Joe.
Okay, you know what? You don't even have to say it. I know what you're gonna. It's not such a good idea.
You know, with the way it's been with her and Mom in the last few years, I just steer clear of her.
Yeah, that's what I figured you'd say.
So you already turned the job down, right? Joe, you gotta do it. Seriously. Turn it down, like as fast as you can.
What, you just want me to make up an excuse?
Say anything you have to say. There's only one thing that you're gonna get from working for Dory.
Big bucks?
No. Big trouble, bro. Big trouble.
Marty, I'll be happy to drop you at the hospital.
Oh, actually, it's after 5. I might as well just go back to the rectory.
The rectory?
Thank you for your help.
I'm sorry, did I just hear you say you're going back to the rectory?
That's right, yes.
My goodness, with all of your financial resources, I would think you could have found a place of your own by now. In fact, I'll give you my realtor's
No,
card.
thank you. I'll find my own place, my own way.
Oh, really? And what is your own way?
Well, with all my financial resources, I'll find a way. I'll take care of it, don't worry. Look, I know I've been a burden to Andrew.
No, you have not been a burden to us. We are happy to have you.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm not just saying that. I will see you at home.
See you at home.
Well,
Well, what?
I think I deserve a bit more of an explanation from a son-in-law caught in the act.
Dorian. Marty needed a place where she felt comfortable, that's all.
Andrew, listen. And think, will you? The girl may be a friend, but I'm family. As family, I have a right to be concerned.
About what?
That girl is trouble. For Cassie's sake and for yours, you better get her out of your house right now, before it's too late.
I really don't need your advice,
Oh, I think you do.
and I don't care what you think.
Why shouldn't Cassie and I help one of our friends, or one of our closest friends?
Our?
Todd Manning was just released. Can you imagine how that makes Marty feel? For God's sake, Dorian, don't you have any compassion?
I am as compassionate as anyone. But I'm not concerned about Marty. I am concerned about Cassie and about you. Do I need to remind you about what happened the last time when you took Marty in? I don't know all of the details, even now. But I do know that it didn't end very well for anybody.
Are you finished yet?
No. She is still a very disturbed, decidedly unstable young woman. While I may pity her...
Marty is much stronger than you think she is.
She is more trouble than you and Cassie need right now.
What Marty needs right now is for Cassie and me to give her support. Forgive me for thinking that you, of all people, might understand what it feels like to be alone, to have the whole world against you. My fault. I apologize. Now, if you will excuse me, I will leave you to your new, and might I add, quite empty house.
Andrew, you've been warned. Don't forget what happened.
Wait until you show your daddy. Wait till you show your daddy, huh? Do you know how happy you've made us? You have made us the happiest family in the whole wide world. Yes, you have. And nothing's gonna... Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm right here, Sprout. Only I'm not so sure of what my plans are right now.
Why can't you just come home now, Luna? I miss you.
I miss you too. But I gotta heal myself up a little bit here, and then I'm gonna start getting my legs working again. But right now, I'm just real cozy at home here with my family.
I thought Dad and me were your family. You always said Blandview was home.
Don't you listen to me, Shug. It doesn't matter where I am. I love you, and I love you more than ever. And you can depend on that. You hear me?
Okay. I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow, okay?
All right, that sounds real good. And listen, you mind Renee and your dad for me, okay? I love you. I love you a whole lot. Bye-bye.
You okay?
Yeah. That was Max's boy, Al. I sure do miss him.
Darlene, you sure you're not making a big mistake being here?
Well, it's like this fella said. Just like it happened to him, my wife left me with the kids. Said my gambling was more important to me than my family. And that's just not so. And not all the way. Well, maybe, yeah, sure.
That's exactly why I came down here, because of our wedding vows, I thought. I made a vow to you to love you in sickness and in health. And I will love you till the day I die, but I cannot cure you. And I'm not going to let you drag me down while you destroy yourself. So, this is goodbye. It is over, and I mean it. Goodbye.
Luna, don't. I just wish I could take it all back. No, just make it like the whole thing never happened. I just want it all to go away. You know?
Amen, brother. Max. Hello, Max. Thank you, Rudy. Good to see you, Max. First time all the way in the door, huh?
Sure.
Feel free, jump in any time. floor is yours.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Anything you want to say right now, Max? Anything you want to share with the group? Well, the way to start is to just do it, Max. Just jump in.
I just came to listen, so that's what I'll do. Just listen.
Okay. Nobody's here to force anybody to do anything.
Great. It's great. Look, let me stop you.
No, you couldn't. Not this group. Huh? Slow or as fast as we need to go. That's what we'll do. We're moving forward, right, Rudy?
That's right, Warren. I'm all done. All talked out. Lucky thing for you guys.
All right. Well, anybody else? Ellen, please.
Well, you know how I am with the lottery. 200 tickets a week or more. This week I didn't buy one.
All right. Congratulations.
So great.
I'll bet it did. I'll bet it did. All right. Anybody else want to share? Come on, don't be shy. There's always something what you say that another gambler can identify with. If we talk to each other, we can help each other. And that's what these meetings are all about.
It's real pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty, isn't it? It's real special to me. There are a lot of pretty things in this room. All those flowers and cards and balloons. Heck, if I get any more presents from Lambview, I think I'm going to have to sleep out in the barn tonight. This one here, this is from my friend Tina. You remember I told you all about her.
Mm-hmm.
And those flowers, they're from Renee. She's a real good friend of mine.
Sounds like you got a lot of those. But, they're all up north.
Dylan, for a man who doesn't say very much, you sure do have a way with words. And don't give me that dumb look. You know exactly what I'm talking about. First off, you come here and you tell me, what am I doing here when my husband's in Pennsylvania? You ask me if I'm sure I know what I'm doing. Then you tell me all my friends are up north. Next thing you know, you're going to be saying, I think you're going to be feeling a whole lot better if you go on home. Well, let me tell you something, Dylan. This is my home right here, so you can just quit it.
What?
Well, I know that you were saying stuff like, you can't run from your problems, and you can't always go back home, and Dylan, you just don't understand. I can't, this is where I've got to be right now. It is. It is.
You've been a mess from the day Vicky left you, and you know it.
Has nothing to do with your wedding to Alex or my not being there.
You've been to most of my weddings, Clint. What makes this different this time?
You're marrying somebody you shouldn't be marrying. Oh, wait a minute. You wanted something that's different. All right, she's a felon. She was convicted of murder.
Not true. It was temporary insanity.
Oh, temporary? And her ex-husband. I mean, he was the worst criminal in the history of this country.
Agreed. He led her astray. He is history.
Pa, Alex herself tried to bash your head in with a statue right here in this very room.
If I can let bygones be bygones, why can't you? I'm going to tell you this one more time, Clint. Get off your high horse. Tell Alex you're coming. It's important to me.
To you or to Alex?
The same. It's important to me because it's important to Alex.
Why should I care what the hell she wants?
Because I'm telling you you should be there, that's why.
Don't try ordering me around, Pa. You can't tell me how to think. You can't tell me how to feel. It didn't work when I was a kid. It damn sure isn't going to work now.
Oh, Clint, can't you stay for dinner? What's up with him?
Now you know, Clint. Oh, I've got some good news, though.
Yes?
He's definitely coming around.
Mrs. Lord? Oh, it's Joey.
Joe.
Well, what a nice, pleasant surprise.
Stylish.
These, I got these in Florence.
Firenze. Oh, la città bella. Oh. You know, the evening light here in Llanview sometimes reminds me of the way the light slants down on the Amo.
Me too. I mean, the way the light just hangs on, like even this time of the evening.
Yeah. Gleaming on the rooftops of the goldsmith's shop. Ah, such a pleasure remembering. I was just, looking at my blueprints and sketches. I hope you're going to begin painting soon.
Actually, Mrs. Dorian, the reason I came here, what I came to say was to tell you,
Yes?
I don't think that I can, work for you on your house.
I see.
I'm really sorry.
I'm disappointed. I really was looking forward to practicing my Italian with you. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Is your decision not to work for me, does it have anything to do with the bad blood that used to exist between your mother and myself?
Nothing like that at all. It's just, I'm too busy to take on any more work, and the past couple of weeks I've been letting things go and falling behind, and with my mom in the hospital, I'm just going to be catching up until school starts.
So how is your dear mother now that she's home?
I know Mom's great, and in fact, she and Sloan are going to go on a little vacation tomorrow.
Oh, what a splendid opportunity for her to catch up, get a well-deserved rest. Yes. Give her my best, won't you?
Sure. I guess I better be going.
Wait. Don't go yet. I could use your eye, your good taste. Come on. You're already here. It'll only take a minute. Good. Guarda. Mi casa bella. Primo. La cucina.
Nice job.
Oh. And the food in Italy.
Oh. Now, is this Ferraro?
Sì, davvero. Il migliore. You really did learn a lot in Italy.
You know, it's not near enough, but I really did try, and it's a good start.
Yes. You are molto artistico and mature beyond your years. I think travel, though, does that for one. I am so sorry that we're not going to be working together and sharing our memories of Italia. But thank you for looking over these sketches with me.
You know, this place is going to look so good when it's done.
When it is done, you'll just have to stop by and take a peek.
I'd like that.
Good.
Now I guess I really should be going, though.
When did you say your mother was leaving for her vacation?
Tomorrow night.
Well, give her my best.
Okay.
In the meantime, buona fortuna.
Ciao.
Ciao. The ever-popular arrivederci.
Salute.
Salute. Buonanotte.
Thanks.
Mille grazie. Oh, Joe. Joe? You forgot your...
But I won't argue it. And if you could have counseled Todd, I believe it would have helped Marty.
You know I agree with you, but what could I say?
Well, nothing if she was that upset.
She was that upset. She ran out of the hospital. I couldn't stop her.
Well, you followed her, though.
Yes, I followed her. I followed her to the house, and, her house, old house. And we talked, and I calmed her down, you know, more or less. And I think I might have even been able to talk her out of it. But
You might. Wait a minute. What happened?
well, we had some company. Guess who?
At an empty house. Guess who? My mother.
Bingo. Yeah, she came in like a bulldozer, and she was very rude to Marty. And then after Marty left, and then I was pretty rude right back.
Andrew, I bet that Mother felt so guilty when she saw Marty standing there after buying her house right out from under her, and I bet that's why she was rude.
So, where's Rev?
They're sleeping.
Okay. Okay.
Andy, you should have seen him earlier before you came.
What happened? What'd he do?
He started to stand up. I had him sitting
Hold
down
the
on the
thought.
floor.
I'm sorry. Hold the thought. I've got to call Sheila. If I'm not going to do the sessions, I've got to let her know.
Fine, hurry.
Okay. Carpenter residence. Hello. Bishop Dolan. Yes. I'm fine. How are you, sir? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, of course I know about it. The opening day is tomorrow, isn't it? Really? I don't know what to say. Really? Well, I'm flattered. Of course, yes, please call me back. 1 or 2 hours, that's fine. We can talk about it further. And thank you for your vote of confidence, sir. And I hope you feel better. All right, thank you.
What? Why did the bishop call? What did he want?
He wants me. He wants me to speak on the committee for ministry works at the convention. Cassie, at the national convention.
That is so wonderful. You've been so excited about the committee's work, and now to address the whole convention?
And?
Honey, a star is born.
Well, I don't know about that, but listen, I would be the youngest member of this committee ever.
I'm so proud of you. Oh. You should have called him back right away and said, yes.
Can't
What?
do this. I can't do this.
What?
I've got to call him now. I can't do
But wait a minute. I don't understand. Why can't you do this?
Marty, hey.
Kevin, hi.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. You're on the way out?
Well, I mean, not really. No rush.
You don't have to worry. I didn't come here to drink.
Who said you did?
I just didn't know where else to go. I need to sit down.
Well, plenty of tables here. You mind if I hang around and keep you company?
Well, be on your own. I got a lot of work I got to do.
Work. Reading the newspaper?
Real estate section. I've got to find someplace to live right away. My own house.
It's a big hurry.
Oh, I've been staying at Andrew and Cassie's.
Yeah, I know. At the rectory.
Right. I need to move out as soon as I can.
Plenty of room at the rectory, isn't there? What's the rush to get your own place? Something wrong, Marty? Something happened between you and Andrew and Cassie?
It's an honor. Why can't you give this speech?
Cassie, I made a decision that I wasn't going to go to the convention this year because I wanted to be here with you and with River.
But it's once in a lifetime.
This is once in a lifetime. This is once in a lifetime. You were just sitting here telling me about all the new things that River was doing. I don't want to miss out on that.
Andrew, the bishop called you personally. It's a chance to do something that you really care about, and it could make a big difference in your career later on.
Why are you making this harder than it already is?
I'm making it harder for you to stay. We'll be fine, Andrew. River's adjusting so well, and I have never been happier, ever. And Marty's here, don't forget that, so she's company. And besides, I have been told that absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Well, my heart can't get any fonder, so there.
Well, you never know. Maybe we can set some new standards. And besides, we will all be here when you come back.
Is that a promise? I love you so much.
Come on, Marty.
great. Andrew and Kathy both. It's me. It's my choice. Listen, don't say anything, okay? Because they've been trying so hard to make me feel comfortable. It's just there's so much going on in my life. You know, so many changes. And I need my own space. You know, my own privacy. And some quiet.
Oh, that's right, the new baby. I forgot little River's settling in. And making noise all day.
And night. See, that's the problem. I can't spend my days yawning. I mean, you know, even though the rectory is quite large, I think everyone's feeling a little crowded with me being there. I know I am.
Yeah, no, I got it. I understand.
I just think everyone would be a lot better off if I wasn't around. Good night, Warren. Thanks.
Sure, good night. Same time, same channel tomorrow night, folks.
Warren, thank you.
See you, Rudy. Max, hang on a second. Max, come on, hold on a second, huh? I'm sorry to push. But, you got here. That's a big step, the first step.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope so. Listen, believe me, if you want to help yourself, getting up, sharing your feelings, admitting your problem to the group, that'll make things happen faster and better. They'll help you. And nobody's going to make any judgments.
Look, those people are strangers. You're strangers. You don't know me. I can't, I'm just not ready yet.
Okay. But, there's always tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's another day. See you.
They help you make decisions?
Sometimes they help me center myself. Sometimes they help me with the future. Trust the future. Sometimes they don't help very much at all. I'm not real open right now.
Right. Maybe sometimes they tell you things you don't want to hear?
All right, there you go again, Dylan. You just don't understand. If I go back to Landview, it's going to open a whole bunch of other problems. For one thing, I am used to Lucille. She's my physical therapist. If I go back, I gotta start all over again, finding a new one.
Sorry, sis. Lame excuse.
All right, then forget it. I guess... No, I'm not guessing anymore. I can't go back to Landview, Dylan, because when I go back to Landview, I gotta start my whole life over again without Max, and he would be so close. I don't feel like I can do that right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, look, hiding down here is not the answer, and you know it. Let me take you back. Look, you don't belong on this farm any more than I do.
All right. It is now time for Bascom's Bodacious Banana Bread. And don't you worry, son, I even brought you some. See, Darlene, big brother's taking care of little brother. Oh, calm down. I think the day might come and we even get through a day without arguing. What do you think?
Well, I think that, yeah, we'll eat some of your banana bread, thank you, and then we're going to go ahead and take off.
What?
Dylan, I'm going to take care of this myself right now, all right? You won't... Bascom? I've made a decision. I'm going to go home.
You are home.
I'm going to go back to Landview, my home.
What? What do you say to her? You gonna drag her back outside?
I have made up my mind, Bascom.
Tell me
I have made up my mind. Now, I love you. And this place is so special to me. I grew up here. But I am grown up now. And my life is Landview. And I won't fight it anymore. I don't want to fight it anymore. In fact, I need to save that fight for the big battle I got ahead of me. My life is in Landview, with or without Max.
See, it wasn't so hard now, was it?
Yes, it was hard. But it was the truth. Now, Dylan, I got one more thing to ask you.
What?
How fast can you get me back to Pennsylvania?